Hello and welcome to the Dark Mount video review for Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Steeljaw. It's the one-step changer, Steeljaw. We don't know if we are getting a Generations version of this character yet, much like Stinger. This is the guy that everyone was calling Wolf for a while before we knew that it was Steeljaw, or supposed to be Steeljaw, or whatever you want to say about that. His Wolf mode is pretty cool. Doesn't totally look like he did in the movie. It's a little more hairy and like less organic. He was definitely a little more machiny looking. He does have some machiny stuff going on up here, so they tried. A valiant effort. He doesn't really have anything by way of articulation. His arms can move at this round kind of joint thing, but you can't really do very much with that. So that's not super helpful. His back legs do not move at all. I mean, they wiggle just a little bit, but they're not supposed to move at all. And his head does not move at all. His mouth does not move at all. You do get some tail articulation though, which is mostly just for transformation, but all the same. And he does have wrist swivel. For size comparison, here he is with two other one-steppers, Stinger and Lockdown. So, seems like all these guys are ranging around the same size, but he's definitely a little bit, I mean, I guess he's probably about the same amount of plastic, I don't know. He might be a little more. He seems like he's a little more. And transformation for this guy, obviously, is going to be really simple. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn the hands. You only have to really turn this one, but his whole gimmick is set up on a kind of a swivel. So I'm going to try to make sure you guys can see what's happening, because it's actually kind of cool. When you turn this arm this way, like going this way, it's what changes everything into his beast mode. But if you turn it the other way around... Oh wait, no, sorry, it is that way. So you see these gears move, and it starts bringing his head down, and these black parts start moving, and it starts pushing the legs down. So basically, here you have him in his wolf mode. And there you have him in his robot mode. And that's pretty cool. You can pop his little tail up, so you can't see it from the front really. He retains the same movement here. If you rotate at this part at all, it starts doing all the gear stuff, so you really want to make sure you're only moving this part of the arm. It's kind of the same deal over here. You want to make sure you're moving this part of the arm, because the other one's actually a transformation joint, so it kind of swings his whole arm down. But it doesn't really matter. It's not going to hurt anything. This one's the one that you can't really move without changing him. Yep. So here are the three one-step guys all together for a one-step size comparison. And just to get the whole crew, I'll drop a Generations lockdown in there. Yep, so they look pretty good together. I can definitely see why people like the one-step line. I'm not really going to get any more of them except the... I'm going to get Junk Heap and Roll Bar and the Viacon, and that's probably it, unless there's other things we don't know about yet. So, I think this guy might actually be my favorite of the one-steps. His transformation is just kind of entertaining. I don't know. For some reason, it's very satisfying. It works very well. I like the fact that his legs go into two different positions. Like... it's really hard to show off while you're trying to spin it. So yeah, I don't know if you can really see that very well, but everything about the way the legs work is just cool to me. I mean, it's just a well-designed gimmick. I never like gimmicks, but I'm surprised by the one-step line so far. I have been pleasantly surprised, I will say that. I'm not wowed, I'm not floored, but if I was a kid, I would love this thing. I will say that off the bat. I know that for a fact. Obviously, like all the other one-steps, he has the little thing in his foot for a Stomp and Chomp Grimlock, and I think also the Battle Command Optimus Prime, that is a Japanese exclusive, interacts with these in some way, but I think that thing looks hideous, so I do not know. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. This is a great toy.